Well, well, well. Well, welcome everybody to Sunday Night Hell Let Loose here on SME for the showdown between 2-6 and Panzer Lair Division. We'll be coming up with the midpoint of Hospice in just a moment. I believe they're going to start the flip any second. He has just told Frank the Tank that I am all good. So we will whip up into the sky here. Should see the flip happening any second now, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host tonight, Smithers. For those of you who don't know me, I play for the competitive PC team Helios. I've been in the competitive world for around 3 years now, and hoping to bring you my 3 years of competitive experience to tonight's stream for this lovely matchup here. Oh, no, not an armor squad. Don't want it. Oh no. Having some sort of bug, maybe. Oh, this isn't good. Oh no, buddies. It's not letting me create an armor, or it's not letting me create an infantry squad. Oh no. Okay. Okay, what can we do here, guys? What can we do here? I'm going to tell them to kick me from House Squad. Let me just jump in. Let me just jump in the group here real quick, and hopefully I'm not breaking any rules. Let me just go to proxy chat or unit chat. Hey guys, I wasn't able to create an infantry squad, so go ahead and kick me from the squad when you have a second, please. Thank you, guys. Did you guys hear that? Hopefully they heard me. Hopefully you guys heard me. I'm gonna bail. Okay, let's check the auction or the audio options. Make sure my voice volume is coming through. Yeah, micro volume. Okay, he should have heard me. He should have heard me. Okay, my unit volume is Okay, I'm gonna go mute. I think it's because my unit voice volume was 0. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and jump into the sky here. And we are a minute and 10 away from wall drop, everybody. Minute and 10 away from wall drop. I mean, regardless. I mean, they can always create a new squad if they need to. So there's only 30 versus 30 here. But anyways, everybody, sorry for that technical little issue. For some reason, I had that little bug there, which is kind of crazy. Let me make sure that I'm on mute, right? Yeah, I'm on mute. So nobody should be able to hear me. My controller says mute, so I think I'm good. Okay, so we are 40 seconds away from wall drop, and we'll go talk about Hospice real quick. So Hospice, notoriously favored for the Axis. They have a much easier time coming towards the point right here and going up towards the top. And their armor usually parks right here behind the hedgerows. You see some Belgian gates, repair stations, all that kind of good stuff usually up here. And then down here, the Axis usually get them a much better time, easier time getting Garys and OPs along this whole section of housing. The Allies will need to hold on to this little garden complex here. And we'll see an OP most likely by glider. And then the whole wild card will be how much does either side commit up here to Pizza Slice. We'll go and take a look here into the opening. We have 2 trucks up to the north. 1 medium, 1 transport right there. Supply truck, recon vehicle. Okay, and we're off to the start. No Stewie, it looks like. Oh, no, Stewie's up here. Okay. So 1 Stewie, 1 recon vehicle, and 1 medium tank. Okay. So we're good to go, everybody. Ignore the, I guess, the little speaker icon over there to the left. My controller says mute. So I think I'm good to go. At least I hope so. Or Hispanics is going to get annoyed as hell at me. But okay, so we'll go ahead and see here what we have. 2-6 coming in towards the point. Panzer Lair Division on the Axis here tonight. Bodies should be coming over momentarily. So waiting. 2-6 trucks entering safely. A couple bodies looking like they're heading up towards Pizza Slice along with the Stewie. 2 trucks get out towards the hard cab. Where's, okay, there's Panzer Lair. Okay. So there's the Axis jumping out. Going in towards the hard cab. Troops beginning to bail out down below. 2-6 with the opening cap. Progress Panzerlehr dedicating a whole bunch to the south. I mean, for a 30 versus 30, there we have 7 bodies down here. But, I mean, the 3 up here are okay. We have the 3 by church to create a little wrap. Looks like the truck driver's coming around as well. Looks like we may have the one supply truck coming in from 2-6, heading towards church area to get us some Garys. But, man, 2-6 does have the brutal opening of Hospice down to cemetery. So that will be a rough go of it for their defense, at least, if they do lose the opening cap on Hospice. But 2-6, though, in great opening control. Controlling the opposite side of the road. What do we have for the positioning? We have 3 Garrisons already up on the border. 1 Stewie up here in Pizza Slice, monitoring the end of it. Panzerlehr not dedicating too much down here. They do have Vegas rocking the AT kit, though. Stewie splashing just a little bit. 2-6 may see the first cap come here. Right about 75% right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Panzerlehr getting control again. Stewie's trying to control the top part. Artillery falling by Pizza Slice. Panzer IV begins to approach down below. This is probably the most common Axis tank spot here on Hospice. You could just park here right behind the hedge, and they will be nice and safe back here. Flare goes up. It's going to spot that Panzer IV. The Panzer IV is actually pushing forward beyond the hedge, and the first cap goes to 2-6 here on Hospice. Medium gets the first hit on the Panzer IV. Panzer IV begins to back up. Will the Sherman be able to take it out in time? Panzer IV begins to back up. Does the medium have a round? Oh no, they hit the hedge. They hit the hedge. Panzer IV pulls forward. Medium backs up. We do have Cows, though, getting behind the medium. Will he get spotted? Corbin jumps out, goes to repair, but Cows is on the back of it. No, no, and he gets a satchel right on the tank. I think it does. Satchel's right on the left butt cheek right there. And Cows was able to sneak by. He does get taken out, but I don't think the medium crew knows that there's a satchel in their booty. So they will be going Baba Badooey here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Cows, though, with a sneaky play. Very heads-up play to take out the Allied Sherman here right off of the opening. And that's going to allow the Panzer IV to push on up. Corbin may have seen it the last second. Oh, and the medium goes Baba Badooey. All right, so we do see cap progress come in en route to Harass, though. A couple of Frank the Tank and the Homer guy working over there. Actually, wait, what's his name? Just want to make sure. The horny guy? Can't quite tell. Homer guy. Okay, the Homer guy. Goes towards route to Harass, offering a little bit of pressure and harassment back there. The Allies just looking to get just to be an annoyance. Over there in the 4th point. Dobrok's D-Rob back. 93, looking to get a satchel on the Panzer IV. Does he get it on? Oh, no, it goes on the ground. It goes on the ground, unfortunately. That is a common, when you're so close to the tank, you think you got it. And then the Panzer IV just moves slightly out of the way. And the satchel goes right on the ground. Is it still on the ground over here? Just want to make sure. Should see the outline. Or no, did it get on the P4? No, satchel on the P4. No satchel on the P4. So that satchel will be going off right in the middle of the field. I think so. Any second now? Unless something else happened to it. I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm not too sure what happened to that satchel. Maybe it was a minute satchel, 2 minutes? Okay, let's look at the map control, though. Oh, wait. Did he get it? Oh, no. Okay, no. Panzer IV is cruising off just fine. Okay, there goes the satchel in the middle of the field. All right, so D-Rob may have thought he got it on the tank, but in fact, he did not. Okay, this is a little bit dangerous. Axis are beginning to sneak behind the point. And they're going to start looking for the Garrisons. Grolo and Ehut working their way back here. We're going to see the first 76 come up out of North HQ for 2-6. Panzerlehr is all good to go in their sector for C and D. No bodies here from 2-6 able to penetrate. We did see the recon vehicle go back there, but they look like they were taken out without a problem. Okay, so let's go over here towards the point, everybody. Panzer IV cruising on back after going through that little a little tussle there with the engineer. Squishy up here trying to control the hedge line. 2-6 in very good control of the points. They just got to make sure they clean up these extras over here. Teeper rocking the assault kits, waiting for his moment to shine. Teeper right here in the corner, just biding his time. Shaq's cream cannon, rocking the AT kits. Fires off into the distance at the P4. Gets a Rick off of the side. Okay, pretty quiet here on point with map situation. Still 3 Garys. The Gary North, the cemetery is going warm. No Garys up at Hospice so far. Oh, I don't like that. For the Allies, no Garrisons up. Gotta get some Garrisons up, guys, around Hospice. Gotta get some Garrisons up. I don't think we see any supplies. We only have 1 OP on points. Looking really light in the blue zone. Multiple squad leads come back in over to the west. We should see a garrison go up to the south near Baker. And then they can get a garrison right below, somewhere east of Hospice in this little gardens area. It's probably the most common garrison spawn here on Hospice, I think. Artillery continues to fall on point. Panzerlehr doing a really good job of trying to wrap around. But 2-6 has been able to squash them. I think the Stewie did get taken out up there in Pizza Slice, so that Stewie crew will go ahead and grab assuming another heavy. Doesn't look like any other heavies available. It will be in about 3 minutes or so. Pizza Slice control going back and forth between the two teams. Panzer IV up here damaged. It's burning just a little bit. Tank crewmen get out to repair it. Panzer IV holding back the Pizza Slice. Cap progress starts to come in for PZLD. Do we see a garrison? Okay, we do see 1 garrison east of Hospice, right there, just in, or east of the strong point right there. Red Zone Garrison all nice and clear. A little bit of movement down here by King Orgathon, or Orgathon I think it was. Working their way down to the bottom. Supplies falling in for the Allies, I think. Panzer IV gets wiped up here to the north by the 76 that I think rolled into Pizza Slice. Yes, it was. So you have a 76 and a medium up on the board. For the Allies, doesn't look like he's ran encouraged yet, though. Sitting at 1,100 manpower right now. Big spawn wave comes in for the Allies in the middle of the point. Artillery is zoning in on it, though, from the Axis. Panzerlehr continues to wrap around. Okay, 2-6 facing some pressure right up there in the middle. Panzerlehr crossing. Bombing run has been called in by the Allies. Hopefully to squash this push a little bit. We should see another spawn wave come in. We do, but artillery zoning in on it. Oh, man. Oh, that artillery round wiped out the whole spawn wave. Mamma mia. Oh, that is the beauty of having artillery coordinate right directly on the garrison. Oh, that was... Oh, that artillery player. Whoever's rocking artillery for the Axis is smiling right now for sure. We should see maybe one more... No, the garrison went locked, I think. Yes, it did, right behind the point. All right, so 2-6 will need to reset right here. They do have the 4th point of cemetery, so they're going to have a long, long way here to try and counterattack. Oh, but artillery zoned in right on that garrison behind the point and was able to dial in on it. All right, so cemetery. Let's go take a look if Panzerlehr has anything set up there. 2-6 will have to reset the OPs and everything and get ready for that. Small spawn wave does come back here. Looks to make sure everything is nice and tidy. Let's go check the map. We do have Commander Major Nugs over here to check out the area. Frank the Tank going up against Major Nugs. Frank the Tank wins the fight, takes out the Axis Commander. Cemetery defense looks solid. These guys will just comb the area here real quick. Make sure no shenanigans are going on. We'll check a quick look in the sky. Everything looks good. Everything looks good to go. Okay, so let's go back to Hospice, shall we? We did see an explosion down there below, but usually at this time of the match, we do see the trucks suffer the default spawn being destroyed. Oh, when will Dick fit down here? Rocking the AT kids. So 2-6 does have a few bodies left here on point. 2 tanks ready to attack. Cemetery is nice and clear. They're going to have to work on establishing more Garys around Cemetery. For those of you who've played SME, Hospice at Cemetery, you know how difficult it is to defend that. Both allied tanks up here supporting. Satchel player was right near the heavy. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know if he got the satchel on. This heavy is burning a little bit. Medium's right behind it. I'm assuming they're okay if the medium's right there. Well, let's keep the camera here for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Encouraged. Okay, so Encouraged has been run by the Allied Commander. So those will start pumping out resources there. Dr. Doback is looking to repair the 76. First Tiger should be coming up momentarily. No! And the 76 was satcheled. 76 goes, or was it airless relic? Maybe? Not too sure, but the 76 does go down right there to the east of Hospice. The medium will back up and look to get into a little bit more cover. Seeing their big brother get taken out right there. Do you have a supply truck coming into the back line? This is from the recon squad lead. Looking to maybe get us some garrisons down here. Needs to set up a little bit of flank attack. We do see mines going down around the map as well. Rocket sails into the front of the 76 from airless relic. But he gets blasted. He gets absolutely blasted right there. Glebo up there to the north. Tiger begins to push. The Tiger knows it has the advantage against the lonely medium. Medium's going to look to back up here. Tiger's going to aim its 88mm barrel and take out the allied medium. There we go. All right, so the allied armor has been wiped off the board. And the Axis armor pushing up. It's going to enjoy a nice little honeymoon over here on the front line. Just cruising around and mopping up the allied infantry. Spawn wave there down to the south, though. Looks like the Allies are setting up a pretty good line. They gotta be careful about Cemetery, though. They gotta be careful. Let's see what the Axis are cooking up down here. Cosmetic, Rolo, Major Nugs over here. Am I, oh my gosh, I was, just by chance, I lucked out and I joined the artillery squad leader. Just by chance. Have to have a little bugaboo in the beginning right there. But the Axis are setting up shop around the points. We do see another spawn wave come over here in the wheat fields. Sounds like they got a garrison down here. Yes, they do. Axis looking to springboard from the southeast right into Cemetery. And 2-6 has to be very careful about this. They only have 2 garrisons around Cemetery. And it's a long way from Crossroads to Cemetery to go through all that open field. Up here to the north, we do see more explosions. Let's go take a look right here, see what that was. Out in the middle of the road. Oh, it's a truck. Okay, truck gets wiped there by the medium, I think. We should see another tank coming over to the top. We do see a 76. Another big spawn wave comes in from Panzer. Remember, when I say big spawn wave, I am thinking of the order of magnitude here when it comes to 30 versus 30. So please keep that in mind for those of you out there that are very well used to me casting 49 versus 49. Garrison goes warm here, southeast of the point. Redacted is trying to hold on to it. Redacted is support. Does he have the flamethrower? Did we hear the grease gun go earlier? Oh, and a rocket sails in from Vegas to wipe out both the Garrison and Redacted. And 2-6, unfortunately, will need to call bodies back here, as the pressure will start to mount. Even though they're going to get camp progress on Hospice, they got to be careful here. We see tons of bodies here from Panzer. They're all storming inside the point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the screen. And plus they got that Garrison, so Panzer can go all in if they need to. Mamma mia, this is suddenly not looking so good for 2-6. We're going to need to see a full callback. They have too many bodies on offense still. We're at about over 50% cap for Panzer. There's a ton of Axis bodies here. A ton of Axis bodies. Medium Sherman is in the back. Panzer moving around here. They're securing the point. We're at getting close to 75% cap. Another big spawn wave comes into the north, but I don't think that's going to be enough unless they're able to win some serious frags right here. Everybody cruising back towards the point for the Allies. Coming back in. With the reinforce, it may be just enough. They're going to have to win some frags there towards the end of the circle. 2-6 storming back in. Oh, this is going to be close. And it looks like it may flip. Oh, it's just been holding on. No reinforce has been dropped yet. Contested. Getting it back. Another spawn wave comes in. Oh my gosh, that was at 99%. Reinforce has been called in the cemetery. Commander Big Tater dropping that reinforce at the very last possible second. 2-6 storming back in. Oh my gosh, that was wild. That was wild. That was a literally last second play to hold that back. Every frag counted, but they got to stay alive here, even with reinforced dropped. Few bodies there still in Hospice, harassing the Axis. Medium rolling up towards the point. Whoa, holy smokes, that was close. All right, so camp progress ticking back over 50% for 2-6, but I do think I hear a Tiger somewhere. Do I hear a Tiger? Or am I going crazy? Maybe not. I swore I heard a Tiger. Maybe not. Maybe not. Mediums cruising around here looking to harass or clean up these Axis infantry, as they're still very well present. We have a few bodies. Baker squad. I mean, hey, keeping one SL around Hospice could be big here. If Panzer decides to commit even more bodies. Over here in the back right, though, what do we see? Is that LA Supplies? LA Supplies, okay. Rockets sail into the Sherman. Cosmetic's gonna look to line up the finishing shot. He fires. Oh no! It came in from Airless Relic, who finishes off the 75 right there. All right, so with the loss of that tank, that's gonna be a key defensive piece not on the board anymore. Recon plane is going up. It's gonna show the sheer amount of Axis, maybe, or maybe it would have been the opposite side. I'm not too sure. Reinforce is still active, remember everybody, but it's about to run out. 2-6 still has that one Gary up to the north. We see a supply truck coming to the south from Commander Baked Tater. 2-6 has to be very, very careful here. Cemetery is extremely dicey right now. Let's go inside the point, shall we? Take a look. Redacted up here. Fighting. Taking some shots right there in the neck. It gets absolutely blown to bits by artillery. Panzer still very, very active inside the points. Bombing run has been called into cemetery on the southern side, going south to southeast. We should see another big spawn wave up to the north, though. Everybody's got to be called back to defense. We need tanks. Offensive airhead was called in. But they have to wipe out this southern section of the point. The bombing run may do it. The bombing run may do it. Let's take a look at the bombing run. Oh, it can be good. It can be good. Okay, gets a couple, gets a couple, gets a couple. Oh, they got to win some frags, though. Panzer storming in towards the point. Oh, man, it's going to be really, really close once again. Do see a spawn wave off the Garrison. It goes contested. Don't think. Goes contested again. Oh, no, okay. All right, so Cemetery falls to Panzer Division, who goes up 4-1 now here with an hour and 4 minutes left to go. Still plenty of time, but 2-6 has no garrisons up on the board. We have one Stewie rolling up to the north. These squad's got to get their OPs up as soon as possible. Fox Squad working around, Baker Squad working around. 76 is rolling away from Hospice. Coming back down to the south to try and support this attack. Let's see if Panzer is going to try to go for a 5th point play. We do see Brolo inside the hard cap. Big spawn wave here, though. Big spawn wave here from 2-6. Brolo inside the points, firing around. Stewie coming up to support the defense here. Got to get some Garys around. They're going to work to get some Garys around Crossroads here in just a moment. Student support is going to be coming in. We'll be dropping the boxes. Okay, so the point is pretty much cleaned up now. Cows is over here. Lying in the bush. Lying in the bush. Trying to wait for his moment, maybe to strike a tank. He is rocking the assault kit. We saw him take out the Allied medium earlier in a very, very critical situation. So he's looking to strike again. Oh, maybe that was his satchel. Just went off in the middle of the point, actually. Cemetery getting a few more bodies. 76 cruising down from the north. We'll just leave cows be. Doesn't look like Panzer is going to have a serious contention there for the 5th point for a little while. Airless Relic, Grey Hatch, Pharaoh's Lair. Here on point along with Chalet. Plane flies above. And it looks like Cemetery will be pretty much cleaned out. Just a couple OPs left. 76 moving on towards the point. 76 is going to be in a very precarious spot. They're not going to have any infantry support in the immediate vicinity. 76 moving on forward here down the point. We do have Vec chasing him. Vec trying to chase up to the 76, trying to chase up, trying to run after it. But the 76 is cruising back towards 5th, looking to get back towards a little bit more infantry support here. And once again, if you're just joining me here tonight, everybody, sorry, 1 second. Once again, if you're just joining me here tonight, everybody, I'm your host, Smithers, for this offseason competitive league matchup between 2-6 and PZLD. For this matchup here on Hospice. So far, we've seen 2 caps here tonight, with 2-6 taking Hospice off of the opening. But PZLD struck back we've seen 3 caps. PZLD struck back really quickly. Key satchel play on the allied medium. And then we had very key frags. Artillery smashed the allied Gary to the east of Hospice, and resulted them and then be able to cap Hospice back from the allies. And then we saw PZLD slowly dedicate some bodies towards a cap on Cemetery. 2-6 almost held it, but Panzer Division was able to overwhelm them and take it back. 76 firing here, trying to hold the line. We do have 2 more tanks in support now. It's a little long ways to Cemetery, but we see the Garrison up to the north, which can also act as a launch Gary for over into Hospice later on. Supplies falling up there that could be used later on as well. '76 cruising through the wheat fields. Explosion happens out into the distance. It could have been one of the trucks, maybe. Garrison goes hot to the north. Sergeant Toy with the flamethrower action down here. Love to see it, buddy. Love to see it. But the STG action is fierce below us. Very, very fierce. 176 cruising on up here, trying to make some room for the infantry, causing a little bit of distraction, no doubt. Axis AT players will begin to chase this guy. Rocket sails into the booty. One more rocket, and Vegas could engine this puppy. Vegas lines up. Can he sink it from long range? Oh, barely misses it over to the right. We do have the other 76 coming up to support. They cannot stop, though. They have to keep putting that puppy in 4th gear. Rocket sails over to the side from Commander Potato. Kills his own buddy. But he does damage the 76 a little bit. 76 splashing around, looking to wipe out some outposts from the Axis over here. Still cruising around. Frank the tank coming up to support the tank. Rocket sails. Oh, the other 76 gets wiped, I think. Yes, it does. Great AT coordination right there from the Axis. Double tap that puppy right in the back. And the other 76 here may fall victim as well, as its booty is pointed towards the rear where the Axis AT is. 76 backs up just a little bit here, points its booty over to the right. Or over to the left, I should say. Commander Potato Vegas, King Orgathon. Vegas gets wiped. Okay, how's the map situation look? We still have the Gary up to the far north for 2-6. Looking to maybe to do a support swap over here by Baker Squad to get up another one a little bit down to the south. Crossroads defense looks solid. Shack Screen Cannon, King Orgathon, OKR Umbus. Going over here to the right. Going up against Kaz. In just a moment, Kaz looking to strike again with his STG. Let's take a look at the defense on Cemetery, shall we? A few bodies back here from the Axis, looking to hold the line. And just monitor the point. A little penetration out there from 2-6 to the north, but looks like we have White Boy Young looking to raw dog the MG right here. Looking to frag inside the building. Oh no! But the shotgun blast comes in from far too gone to deal with that. Oh man. Oh, Cap Progress comes in on 5th. What do we have back here? A big spawn wave comes in from PZLD. They got a Garrison up in the back line. It looks like Airless Relic Cause coming in off that Garrison. Up here in the far back, I think. Or wait, is it down below us, maybe? Should be back here somewhere. Oh yeah, right here in the bush. Garrison right here in the bush. Camp Progress tickles 5th, but 2-6 is responding. Tank is coming back to help clean up shop. Camp Progress comes in on Cemetery with just a couple bodies. Looks like we have 2 allied tanks here on the point. .76 moving around. We do have some Cap Progress on Cemetery still going though. But 2-6 really doesn't have a couple OPs in sector. Rocket comes into the medium. Medium's burning here. We have a finishing rocket coming from Cosmetics. Able to wipe that out. And we have a nice little Panzer Lair squad right here in the middle of the circle on 5th. Cap Progress does come in on Cemetery though. Is 2-6 gonna fully commit to the attack? Oh, this will be a wild counterattack right now. Let's take a look at Cemetery. We do see a bunch of Panzer Lair bodies inside. 2-6 though rushing. Cap Progress stalls. It goes contested. They would need to win a few frags right here. Rocket sails. 2-6 would need to win a couple more frags in order to seal the deal, but I think Panzer Lair Division is winning the cap race now. 2-6. Oh, they may have. Yeah, it looked really good. It looked really, really good. But Panzer Lair was able to call back enough bodies just in time. Crossroads looks firmly in control. Panzer Lair Division. 76 is still around here splashing. Wilma Dickfit over here. Trying to protect our buddy Stewie. 76 trying to splash around the point. They may have enough to stop this, but we don't have a Garrison back here in HQ, unfortunately. So there's no spawn points around Crossroads. Bombing run called in from the Allies, but I don't know if it's going to be on time. 2-6 trying to rush back. It goes contested. Bombing run coming in. It gets one. It gets, it's going to get one right there. Another spawn wave comes in. It's trying to get some borderline OPs. Greyhound's also being used here to hold this. Greyhound's coming in, splashing around the point, and Cemetery, they're getting the cap back on Cemetery. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a wild game this is already. Panzer Lair Division is losing the cap on Crossroads. They're starting to get it back on Cemetery. The Greyhound has to keep cruising around looking for Axis OP, of course. Axis Outpost, of course. Greyhound cruising, splashing. Oh, but the rocket comes in from Cosmetics once again, able to rack up another tank kill. And the cap race goes back in favor of 2-6. They got to be so careful here. Do they fully commit? Do they try it again? Panzer Division looks like they've called back a whole bunch of bodies here to the defense. Yeah, a whole bunch of bodies here from the Axis have been called back. Whole bunch of bodies. I'm going to leave the camera right here, everybody. 1 second. Okay, so PZLD calls back a whole bunch of bodies here to seal up this cemetery defense. Crossroads is safe and secure. A couple Garys goes up around. Okay, so the defense on Cemetery looks solid. The defense on Crossroads looks like they're pushing out here. But man, 2-6 is not out just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Not out just yet. They are clawing back slowly but surely, looking to give Panzer Division a fight. Brolo over here, squad lead to the south of the point. He is a squad lead, everybody. So remember, you can multiply that by 6 and go from 1 to 6 bodies real fast. Wilma Dickfit repairing the 76 right there. Viking for actual. Little spawn wave comes in. 1 AT guy cosmetics. We've seen him in action here tonight, along with Cows. 76 monitoring the back of the point. Just got one little OP there to wipe Rolo's. OP still alive back here. Rocket comes in. Below a Hooch. Hooch gets wiped. OP has been taken out. Okay. So Brolo will look to get up another one here momentarily. No, Brolo gets taken out. Okay. So that'll be the end of that. Do the Axis have any more spawns coming in? We'll take a look at the back line. Nope. Don't see anything back here. Don't see anything back here. Okay, we'll go back to Cemetery, where we see one garrison, 2 garrisons are up for the attack, but unfortunately they're both locked for 2-6. We do have one Greyhound down here, looking to splash about, dodging rockets. Oh, it takes a rocket right to the side once again from Cosmetics. Or is it from Airless? Oh, Airless Relic, I'm not too sure. It was one of them over there, able to wipe out the Greyhound. Solid AT rocket play here tonight. Very, very solid AT rocket play. Okay, let's take a look at the point here. A couple OPs. Both that garrison up to the north has been wiped. So one red zone garrison. Baker squad may look to get a garrison down here to the southeast. We do hear a Tiger below us. Man, what a fight that was for 5th point over there. Mamma mia. And the bounce back between Cemetery. Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. So the Tiger will roll up here and get on the defense for a moment as they clean up shop. You have 176 rolling out to the bottom right. Garrison was taken out just north of Crossroads, just down to the garrison to the southeast. So Panzer keeping up the heat on 5th point right now. Pharaoh's Lair up here to the north. Probably looking to put down an OP, then at Garrison maybe up here. A lot of good real estate to work with. 2-6 rolling with the front 3, 2, maybe a possible 3 OPs around Cemetery. With the 76 in support. 76 staying around the OP there for radar coverage, no doubt. Good defensive coverage, though, so far. There's a lot of ground to cover, so they kind of have to play it close to point. We take a look. We have the Allied supply truck, and suddenly we're starting to see the bodies get wiped, though, for the Allies as they try to make their push. '76 here on the road, just trying to help the infantry out as best they can. Recon plane has been called up for the Allies, coming over the front line right here. Garrison Network 3, Garrison's around Crossroads again. Supply truck coming down here, but we do see once again multiple XSAT guys looking to close in. Vegas Airless Relic working their way towards the 76. That's probably been marked by Brolo right here. '76 begins to back up to get a little bit better coverage. Supply truck, I think, does take a hit, but is able to get out of there. Panzerleer doing a really good job of cleaning up Cemetery. Not much penetration, too much. Just have one last blueberry that they have to wipe out. '76 going up over the hedge. '76 has to be very careful. The Axis AT tonight has been super aggressive. Vegas and Airless Relic waiting here in the hedge line, waiting for their moment to strike. Counter rocket sails in by King Orgathon. '76 backs up. Another rocket. Defense for Crossroads Supplies falling up to the north. Supply truck dropping supplies from Frank the Tank up there. '76 takes one round from the Tiger up there to the top left of our screen, everybody. The Tiger has poked. The '76 is out in the open. It's not going to be able to back up. And the '76 goes ba-ba-ba-dooey to the Axis Tiger. That's the power of intel, everybody. The tanks just relayed that, or the infantry just relayed that mark. The Tiger was able to shift its position up there from the north of Cemetery and go over there and pop the '76. Okay, so let's look at the map one more time. 2 supply trucks up there north for 2-6. Looking to roll around. 176 out. Oh, no, it's going to get caught out the middle of the open over here. It's driving around looking for that Tiger, but we do have cosmetics over here. Rocking the AT, fires one round into the side of the tank. He's going to look to get another one in, and this Tiger may just move up and open its jaws and chomp down on this puppy. '76 is trying to make a play. Tiger's right over there. Don't know if the intel's gone back to him. That Homer guy blasts one. Tiger backs up and may have a round on the '76. Rick's off the front. '76 is going to look to back up here. That Homer guy is the only infantry support it has in the vicinity. Flare comes up, I think, for the Axis. Yes, it is. It's going to show that '76. Tiger's going to decide to push. Tiger's going to push up here and knows it has the advantage. Cosmetics comes around the corner. It's going to launch another rocket right into the side of it. Vegas is also in the back. Vegas is going to line up for one. Nope, he gets gunned down by the infantry. Infantry there to protect their buddy. Tiger decides actually not to push. The Tiger backs up here. Must have gotten some other intel, actually. That Homer guy waiting for his chance to strike as well. Maybe the smoke deterred him. That Tiger looks to be re-angling here. Sect Cream Puff is able to raw dog down the Homer guy with the MG42. Tiger decides to push. '76 is a little bit out in the open right there. Nowhere to go if it gets hit once. Tiger scanning the intel. Has not gotten back to them. A rocket sails down the road from Shack Scream Cannon. Or maybe it's from Sergeant... Shax King Cannon. Okay. We do have a... What is this? Half-track coming into the back from Commander Baked Tater. Looking to get something in the back line. Tiger firing. Half-track coming to the back. Commander Baked Tater. What is Commander Baked Tater coming up against? He's got to be careful with the half-track. Got to be careful with it. Half-track to the bottom left of our screen. There's a very thin line that he could put this. Cemetery has a very, very small back line. Unfortunately, that's going to be locked in the F-grid. So he'll need to relocate that just slightly there. Okay, so the Tiger working its way around. Commander Baked Tater working his way over towards Cemetery. He's got to be so careful to sneak that puppy right in the perfect spot. Or alternatively, he could go up and park that at Hospice and wait to see if, once his team gets closer to cap, if the team can just launch on that puppy right into Hospice. Could be also another sort of solid move. King Orgathon over here. Half-track is parked right on the border. And 2-6 may set it here. Commander Baked Tater gets out, gets away from the half-track. Engine is turned off. They may load this up. Remember, it's a 60-second timer on the half-track spawn, everybody. So it's going to be about the 38:15 mark, I think, in which we would see a spawn wave. But Commander Baked Tater has snuck in the back line undetected. Cap progress comes in on Cemetery, but it also comes in on Crossroads. Oh man, they got to be very careful here. They got to be very careful. Cap progress still coming in on Crossroads. Goes contested on Cemetery. 2-6 playing by the skin on their teeth, man. Mamma mia. Okay, so we're going to see the spawn wave here from 2-6, but once again, they got to be careful. They're losing Crossroads. Few bodies back there to defend. Goes contested. Little spawn wave comes back here to Cemetery. White Boy J33X comes back. He may be the one to spot this half-track. Half-track's engine is turned off, everybody. White Boy J may not hear that little radio in the half-track. Camp progress still comes in at Cemetery. I would say they got to launch it. They got to go for it. I would say now's the time if they're going to do it. Camp progress nears the 40% mark. More Panzer Lair bodies start to come back. Another spawn wave comes back. We should see a spawn wave from 2-6 in about 20 seconds or so, I think. They're going to have an opportunity here. I feel like they could catch Panzer Lair off guard. Over 50% cap. Over 50%. 37 minutes left on the clock. The next spawn should come in here momentarily. But 2-6 are losing their gunfights, getting taken out by artillery at the same time. No, 2 tanks converging onto Cemetery. Another spawn wave comes in for 2-6. Bombing run has been called in by the Axis. Not too sure if it's going to go over the half-track or not. Lieutenant Tar comes around the corner. Bombing run coming at an angle, and it could go right in front of them all. But Panzer Lair Division calling everybody back here. At least a decent chunk of, for the most part. Oh man, this is so dicey for the Allies. I know they want to fully commit, but they have a ton of bodies back there on defense to deal with the penetration by the Axis. Let's go take a look at Crossroads real quick. Oh man, they have a few extra bodies back here. A few extra bodies that could be going off that half-track. Half-track spawn wave does stall. We do see the 76 is inside spawn. Another spawn wave from 2-6 comes in. 76 is inside the circle along with the medium. 2-6, if you're going to commit, you got to commit, buddies. You got to commit. They got 2 tanks inside the circle. All the armor, all the chips are in the pot. Did the one medium get wiped? Not too sure, but the 76 has to be careful here. They got to be careful. Bombing run called in through cemetery. It's going to go through the southern side. Not sure what happened to medium. I swore I saw the medium there on point. 76 is cruising around. It can't stop there in the middle of cemetery. Weck comes onto the side. He's going to try to plant a satchel, but it goes on the ground. Bombing run coming in for the Allies. It's going to look to squash that little bit down there. I think they got the half track. Did they get the half track? Yeah, half track is locked. Okay. Okay, so the Axis found the half track there behind the point. And looks like Jiggy will be able to lock it out right there. And the 76 will be left to its fate right in the middle of cemetery. Oh, the Panzer Air Division is going to surround it like wolves on an injured deer. .76 splashing around, still trying to get some pressure on. Still causing distraction, though, for the Axis, as the Allied infantry has gained a ton of ground pushing west right here. So they may not need the half-track after all. We do have Brody Red coming up to the north, though, to probably put a satchel on the half-track, I'm guessing. Nope, he's just locking it out. He has the Car 98, which means he has the rockets. Unless you already used them. Nope, Brody Red decides to lock it out. Doesn't have rockets to blow it up, so it'll just rocket out. 76 still to the south of the point. Panzer trying to respond to it. 76 backing up here, backing up, backing up. And this 2-6 is getting more cap progress here. They have a long way to get, though. Long way to get here. Cap progress 40%, almost to the 50% mark. Panzer Air Division has to call more and more bodies back from the attack. Pretty much the entire team is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 bodies, I think. 76 still splashing around, doing a good job of keeping the infantry in front of them. Oh, look at these spawn wave wipes. Love to see these spawn wave wipes. Weck coming around the side, though. Sephiroth getting into the back. We do see a pistol attack. Pistol. Oh, no. Oh, he misses his shots. And Sephiroth is able to take him out. All right, so the 76 crew down to 2 crew members. Their friendly artillery comes in and blasts them, though. Cap progress still going in favor of 2-6 over the 60% mark, everybody. Over the 60% mark. Rocket sales misses the 76. 76 is still splashing around. And 2-6 only gaining a whole bunch of ground back. Everybody's on the attacking sector. Half track is live. Jiggy has been wiped. And half track is good to go. Oh my gosh. This is the craziest recap ever. Oh, this is the craziest recap progress ever. Don't want to jinx it for them, buddies. Okay, goes contested. Panzer once again calling everybody back here to deal with this. 76 still blasting about. We do have Vec working his way into the back of the 76, though. Could land the finishing satchel move. Is he going to be able to plant it right in the back? He's looking to plant it right on the right butt cheek, and he gets it in. But the 76 just has to stay alive for another 30, or about 10 seconds or so, and it's going to be good to go. And everybody, 2-6 is able to cab it back. 2-6 is able to cab it back. Mamma mia. Airhead has been called into hospice. 2-6 not wasting any time, trying to play super aggressive here. Tiger, though, rolls up. Oh my gosh, that half track. I don't know what happened with that half track from the Axis and their AT guys. It must have not been communicated back that, hey, we got to knock out this half track. Somebody get AT on this puppy right away, but that communication did not get through. Sklevo coming around the back with the assault kits, looking to make a move on the Tiger, but unfortunately, E-Hut is right there to protect their buddy. All right, so cemetery. No, everybody, just want to. And then, okay, the Tiger blast the half track. 2 AT guys from the alley. Oh no, Orgathon. Rocket comes to the back from Zika. Tiger is damaged. Zika should be able to sink another one here. Teeper did not hear the rocket go off. Zika should be able to line up another one. He fires, gets another one in the booty, and the Tiger will be engined. That's a big engine shot right there. Big, big engine shot. Now, will we see the Allied Precision Strike called in or not? Their hit is live at Hospice, by the way, but they are losing Cemetery. Zika gunning down a squad lead over there by the Tiger, but Zika gets wiped. Over here to our left, we did see an explosion, everybody. Did see an explosion. '76 crew was knocked out, unfortunately. We have one Gary up at Cemetery. Spawn Wave does come in at Hospice, but it doesn't look so good at Cemetery. They would have to win some big-time frags here. Reinforce was dropped. Tiger engine starts right back up again, and Panzer Division storming back towards the hard cap here. Oh man, 2-6 giving Panzer Division a run for their money tonight. Under 30 minutes left to go, everybody. And I think 2-6 is going to be overcommitted to Hospice. A few too many bodies there. Sherman is rolling up, though. Reinforce is dropped. Going to have a minute left on Reinforce. But Panzer Division is well in the circle right now. Strafing run called in. It's going to get a few... Yeah, 2-6 is trying to make their way back, but there's only a few Allied bodies to get back into the circle. So it's just a little bit too much too soon for the Allies to with that airhead play in Hospice. It was a bold move. I'll give them credit. But with that 76 getting wiped with the Tiger. And obviously Panzer Division responded extremely fast in order to... for the counterattack right here. Spawn Wave does come in, but it's not going to be enough. And Panzer Division will secure this. And going up 4-1 again. Okay, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4 caps here tonight so far, everybody. Is that a Stewie that we saw go Baba-Dooey? I think it was. I think it was a Stewie or medium? Medium. Okay, LA medium. LA medium. Okay. So 2-6 will set up shop once again for the attack. Resources sitting at 310 munitions, 226 manpower, and 480 fuel. Crossroads, a little bit... Okay, yeah, Crossroads is doing okay. Panzer Division hasn't sent anything back here just yet. They're still recovering from the counterattack there on Cemetery. Lieutenant Tard making his way to the front line. We're going to follow Lieutenant Tard. Lieutenant Tard taking some shots here in the cornfield. Fires off in the distance against Ehud. Takes a couple shots himself, but he wins the frag. Wins the frag. Okay, so we'll go over here to the other front line map situation. Post-cap, we do see one garrison up there north of, near Hospice. So they can use that as the launch point into Hospice. So they are going to get cap Cemetery again. Capping Crossroads at Cemetery is not easy, everybody. That is not easy. So kudos to 2-6 for keeping up the strength right there. Keeping up the morale to fight back and get that. Stewie's over here. Oh, but the Stewie gets satcheled. The Stewie goes bubba. Oh, no. Proxy satchel, I think, went off on the opposite side of the edge. Okay, proxy satchel went off. So Stewie will get out alive and well. Rocket sails in from Commander Potato. Panzer Division probably is a little bit shaken up after losing Cemetery like that. Maybe playing a little bit more defensively as we go on here. "26 minutes left to go, everybody." Trying to help hold the line here. 2-6 is a mountain in front of them to climb to get back Cemetery and to springboard over to Hospice. Supplies falling for the Axis here near the front line. 2 garrisons go front door of Hospice. For those of you who are just joining me, just a FYI, I've lost, according to OBS, I've lost 93,000 frames of my upload rate tonight, which has literally never happened. So I don't know what's going on. Something's going on with the internet and the upload speed, but no worries. I have recorded the game, which will be in perfect condition. So I'll upload that after this to make sure that everybody can see it in the fullest quality. I have no idea what's going on. The upload rate, though, is wild tonight. I had about a 51% frame rate loss, which is crazy. Literally have never ever seen that in the hundreds of games I've casted. But there's always a first time for everything. Tiger escapes over here. It's burning it just a little bit. The recon vehicle rolling around the back line. 2 garrisons are up, so 2-6 does have these 2 garrisons in a great position for the attack on Hospice if they can cap Cemetery for a second time. It's a total pain in the ass to cap it once, let alone twice. So it would be a feat if they were able to do that. Panzer Division spreading out, pushing back towards Crossroads right now. Gaining a bunch of ground front door, recon vehicle in the back. Does the recon vehicle have any SLs in it? Does not, just strictly a full tank crew. And the recon vehicle looking to cause some shenanigans in the back line. Let's go see if they're able to sneak behind any Tigers or something. Greyhound crew rolling around here. Oh, no. Oh. Looks like they're going to roll through Cemetery and see if they can find any Axis spawn points here. Greyhound cruising around, causing a little bit of shenanigans. No Axis AT in sight. Oh, we do have Killen. Olga Killen. Coming here. Does he hear the Greyhound? Not too sure. He's heading towards the other way, it looks like. Greyhound still splashing about. No Axis AT in the vicinity. We do have another garrison going up over here to the right. Rocket sails in from Orgathon into the back of the Tiger and is able to knock it out. And once again, we're starting to see cap progress come in on Cemetery just a little bit. Do we have any AT for the Axis back here at Cemetery? No, we do not. So the Greyhound is having free reign over this. It's got to go behind here, though. That's the Axis Gary right there behind the hedgerow. So they're just they're cruising around the hard cap right now, trying to cause some chaos. And no doubt it's pulling a few Axis infantry bodies back. Sethling, Frank the Tank coming around over here. They got to find this Axis Gary, though. Got to find the Axis Gary. King Squad and this Garrison up here, they could launch a few more SLs from it. Garrison launch spawn wave comes in. This will neutralize the cap plate. Greyhound still splashing around the points. Sethling guns down a couple. Sethling's going to report back that Garrison position. Greyhound cruising. Does the Greyhound know? We have a couple AT guys here. Brody Red and Olga Killen. They're going to look to sink their teeth into this Greyhound in just a second. Brody Red peeks the corner. He's going to line up the Panzerschreck here. Does he get it? No! He does, but, all right, so the Greyhound was able to exchange and knock out the AT guy, but just literally a half a second too late. "21 minutes left on the clock, everybody. If you're just joining me, I am your host tonight, Smithers, for this offseason competitive league matchup between 2-6 and Panzer Lehr Division. So far on this on SME Hospice, we've seen 4 caps. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 caps. 5 caps here tonight. So first going towards 2-6 on Hospice. Panzer Lehr Division was able to fight back. Had a key tank down. Artie was able to wipe out the Garrison spawn wave. Able to cap back Hospice. Then they moved on forward to Cemetery and fought a 2-6. Tried to hold on to it, everything they had, but Panzer Lehr Division was able to cap it. And 2-6 had a critical half-track backline play, along with a big frontline push, and they were able to take back Cemetery. And then they called an airhead a little bit too quick there on Hospice. Had some bodies dedicated over there to try to play super aggressive, but Panzer Division was still very well entrenched around the cemetery and was able to recap it back from them. So 5 caps here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 5 caps. '76 crew over here in the wheat field. Vec is closing in behind them. Vec is going to pull out his satchel, taking some shots, I think. Vec trying to come across. The 76 can't stop. The 76 can't stop. Vec is trying to close in on him. Vec is closing in. He's running. He's running. He's running. He's running. He's trying to keep pace with the 76. He's trying to get to the very front, and he'll start planting the satchel. Oh, but he gets taken out. He gets taken out, I think, by Shaq's Cream Cannon. Was able to wipe him. Commander Potato, though, is going to look to line up another rocket right into the booty, and the 76 gets engined right in the middle of the open field. Shaq's Cream Cannon trying to take out Commander Potato. They're both exchanging shots right now. Small Tater gets out of the tank to start the repairs. All right, so Shaq's Cream Cannon is able to wipe out Commander Potato. Under 20 minutes left to go. Bombing run called in cemetery. It looks like we got to get ready for another Allied push here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If they can recap cemetery back twice, that would be wild. Don't think I've ever seen that. Rocket sails over here on something. Was that one of the tanks that was pushing? I think it was a medium. Let's go take a look. Oh, it was the Greyhound. Greyhound got wiped out. Okay. Bombing run calling in through cemetery. Coming in at a nice angle. Gets 2 right off the bat. Garrison is still alive behind the point, though. So that Garrison location did not get reported back, unfortunately. Threw up the command chain. Or chain of command, I should say. Artillery continues to fall around cemetery. Pressure is still on. It's going to flicker just a little bit. Panzer Division determined to hold on to this. We've seen some pretty steep callbacks from them ever since that first cap. Cemetery by 2-6. Another spawn wave comes into the bottom right. 18 minutes left to go, everybody. 18 minutes left to go. Splashing, but we got a ton of Axis AT in front of them. 1, 2, 3, I think. Yep, we have 3 AT guys working their way towards the 76. Airless Relic working around the back. He's going to get some rockets in. One rocket comes to the left butt cheek, I believe. Airless Relic is going to line up for a second one. Gets taken out. Greyhound, though, with the MG42 come along to clean up the hedge. Seppi Roth, Vegas, you're over here to the south, coming off the Garrison. Lieutenant Tard over here. Don't see any Tigers, actually. Okay, Lieutenant Tard. Oh, he doesn't see the Garrison. Major Nugs, Commander, right off of the opposite side. Precision strike was called in. Oh, just over to the left of this Garrison. Just off the mark. Just off the mark. Lieutenant Tard inside the point. 76 wanting to support the infantry mediums over here behind. We have a Stewie up there to the north that could be crew too. Artillery continues to fall around. 2-6 closing in once again. They are pretty much all in sector right now. If they're going to do it, this would be it. But that Gary's still alive back here. I think the artillery may know where it is. Okay, I think the Hicks Panics may be zeroing in on the Garrison, so we'll keep the camera here. But Panzer Division coming around. Look at them coming around behind them. 2-6 has got to be careful. Panzer Division doing a really good job coming in from the north behind the enemy attack. Dr. Joe back looking to protect the back of their buddy. Rocking the M1A1 carbine with the repair torch, of course. Rocket sails in to threaten the 76. 2-6 still has a chance to take this back, but Panzer Division is well inside the point. Holding all these angles right here. I think the Axis Precision Strike is ready. I think it is. Medium's down here to the south. Do a Vegas once again coming to the back. One rocket goes into the booty, but he dies. Man, kudos to Panzer Division's AT guys. You guys have been all over the place tonight, wiping out every single armor push from the Allies. I mean, I've just seen countless rockets come across my screen, you guys. Cap progress still coming in for 2-6, but Panzer Division is behind them, moving in, looking to flank around. Squeebo calls Pharaoh's Lair. 2-6 getting inside the hard cap, though. Everybody keep in mind, it's 30 versus 30. Keep that in mind, keep that in mind. 14.5 minutes left to go. Cap progress teeters towards the 75% mark. Pretty much everybody's on the attack. There's nobody on defense except for artillery. 2-6 going inside the hard cap. They're really coming in here. Panzer Division's Garrison has been wiped. They have no big spawn wave available down here to the south of or bottom of our screen. And they're coming in back towards Cemetery. Or from the north of Cemetery, I should say. Trying to get back towards the hard cap, but 2-6 is well inside of it. And it looks like we're going to see... Don't want to say it, don't want to say it, don't want to say it. Don't want to say it just yet. We've seen 2-6 get heartbroken before with multiple caps. And here we go. 2-6 with a cap on Cemetery. And we have one body in Hospice, actually, that's going to cause the cap. Holy shit. 2-6 could have an opportunity here to flex more bodies towards Hospice. Oh my gosh, the attack on Cemetery may falter a little bit. Let's go take a look at Hospice over here for Panzer Division. Lieutenant Tard inside the hard cap here. More bodies steaming forward for 2-6. 2-6 may say screw it and call the all-in right here. Coming off that launch, Garrison. Lieutenant Tard inside the points. Oh, do see a spawn wave over there from the Axis coming from the north. 2-6 have to be careful here. They got to be careful. They got to be careful. The Garrison's right up there. The cap progress will teeter back and forth for a little bit. Lieutenant Tar looking to hold inside the hard cap, looking to hold that cap weight. It is contested. Let's go take a look back at Cemetery. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Axis supplies falling to the south of Hospice here. Oh my gosh, 12 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. 2-6 dedicating a whole bunch of bodies up here. If they can win just a few frags, this could be huge. They don't have any tank support, though. No tank support. One half-track coming up, I believe. Yep, one half-track coming up. Hospice, they're getting inside the hard cap right here. Redbeard gets inside the circle. Looking to get an outpost up. 2-6 calling more bodies back for that North Garrison. Looking to fend off this attack right now. $12 minutes. Panzer Division winning their frags. Call more bodies back. The tanks are still down here by Cemetery, though, which, you know, they're helping out the defense. These guys are fighting up here behind the building, trying to hold this ground. Flamethrower action from Commander Potato, I believe. Yeah, Commander Potato with the flamethrower catches Skibo on fire and they want to take him down. Commander Potato. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. All right, so with that, it looks like Panzer Division will wrap this all up here. The launch garrison is still up here to the north. Half-track is coming down below us somewhere. Half-track is put right over here by Commander Tater. But they got to be careful here. The Cemetery, I've never seen Cemetery recap twice. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. That is wild. Congratulations to 2-6 for a double recap on Cemetery. But they got to be careful here. They don't want Panzer Division get this back again. They got to take their time and just see what progress they can make on Hospice. Clean up this little group back here. Another spawn wave comes in from the Allies. Under 11 minutes left to go, everybody. Once again, we have seen 6 caps. 6 caps tonight. I just want to make sure I'm counting this right. So we've seen Hospice once, twice, Cemetery 3 times, Cemetery 4, Cemetery 5, Cemetery 6. Yeah, Cemetery 6. Okay. 6 caps tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 6 caps. 6 caps. Oh my gosh. Wild. It's one thing for a team to go down 1-4 once and come back and cap it. But it's another thing for a team to go down 1-4 twice and recap. Usually morale by that point is down real low. But 2-6 here fighting back against PZLD, but PZLD setting up shop to defend Hospice. Able to thwart the initial attack there by 2-6. Careful Squishy gets wiped down middle of the field right there. But not after he's able to get, or not before he's able to get a rocket right there in the back of the booty of the Tiger. 10 minutes left to go, so in 2-6 right now just has to clean up the area, make sure that nobody is lingering about. They got to get more garrisons up, of course. Half-track is over there on the front line. PZLD Division calling a couple bodies back here to deal with this. They're pushing towards the edge of Pizza Slice, trying to get that control. Half-track is trying to be defended. Half-track is still alive over here. Commander Bigtator looking to redeploy. No satchel on the half-track. 9 minutes left to go. So if they can win a few frags inside of Hospice, everybody, that would be massive. Frank the Tank working his way inside the point. Gets taken out in the back right by Nasty. We do see a few Axis players coming outside. Ehud looking to ride up a rocket maybe on the half-track. Looking for the half-track, looking for the half-track. Brolo points it out. Ehud with the rockets coming around the corner. And Ehud is going to be able to see the half-track go Baba Dewey in. Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, there we go. Ehud, buddy, keeping us in suspense right there. All right, so Ehud wipes out the half-track. And we'll just have this Gary up to the north, but still plenty of time. 8 minutes, 30 seconds for a move to be made. 2-6 just has to be careful. Oh, the last bombing run called in for 2-6. This will be the last bombing run of the game. Remember, they have 10-minute cooldowns for bombing runs, everybody. Two-6 trying to hold on to Pizza Slice. Not sure where this bomber is landing. Maybe getting the Garrison over here in the back. Wipes out the squad lead. Yeah, the Garrison should be wiped. The Garrison was taken out. Yeah, the Garrison was taken out. Okay, did get the Garrison behind Hospice. So we got to see here what will be the last. What does 2-6 have cooked up for these last few minutes here? We have 3 Garrisons up. Actually, plenty of Garrisons up. Crossroads and Cemetery. PZLD Division may be on the full turtle right now. With 7 minutes left to go, they may say, hey, let's not risk it. 2-6 has taken back Cemetery twice. Let's not risk it too much here, guys. Supplies coming into the back. This will be a defensive airhead, I think, from PZLD Division. Yeah, PZLD Division calling back a defensive airhead. A smart use of the extra manpower here in the final few minutes, just to not take too big of a risk. And that airhead will be live, I think, for what is it, 3 minutes, everybody? I think it's 3 minutes the airhead is live for. So, Commander, I think it's Major Nugs on the Axis side, utilizing the most out of his resources. PZLD Division pushing out, making sure the Allies can't sneak through anywhere. They are coming in from the south, though. That is historically how the Allies recap Hospice. And they could catch the Axis a little bit off guard as they're pushing out over to the far east. We do see 1 tank down to the south right here. Looks like the medium's going to make a move for it. Major Nugs, no doubt hears that tank sound. He's going to go into the middle of the road and spot it. 6 minutes left to go. A few bodies still in defense or cemetery. Let's go see if 2-6 or PZLD Division has anything to worry about. Oh no, I think they have a Tiger up there. Tiger's at the top of the screen. Sherman fires around short just to maybe smoke it up a little bit. Oh, but the Sherman gets wrecked. With 5 minutes, 45 seconds left to go, it's a big loss. Shack screen cannon and Dr. Doback working their way in the back line. Another half-track spawned in, looking for a last-ditch effort play. Kronos still in the hard cap of Cemetery. We do have White Boy J over here looking to find a little bit of harassment. Kronos just staying inside the hard cap, monitoring the point. He's just got to stay alive. He's just got to stay alive. Panzer Air Division pretty much on all defense right now. And this could be a very key engagement, actually. Redacted comes in. Gets gunned down. Kronos will hear the MP40 on the opposite side. They're going to be on the opposite side of each other. This is very, I mean, Kronos has to be careful here. He's got to let White Boy J come to him. White Boy J. Oh, and he hits the AP mine. Oh, White Boy J. See, guys, look at the beautiful power of AP mines. That's a lesson for you all on stream. At a critical moment in the match, the one guy who could have taken out the lone defender in Cemetery gets knocked out by an AP mine. All right, so you have Shack Screen Cannon, Dr. Doback inside the point with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Allies trying to make something happen here. Airhead has been called in. I think it's going to be landing in this courtyard back here, right down below us somewhere. Should see the outline. Somewhere, everybody. Unless I'm blind. Air will be landing somewhere right here. Allies still inside the point. Sergeant Toy cooking up. He's moving up here. Looks to probably he should be in position to secure the airhead. Access airhead, I think, is still up maybe or may have gone Baba Badooey. Allied airhead landing. I think it's just outside the wall. Yeah, right just outside the wall. Allied airhead lands. Major Nug's working his way back here. Sergeant Toy takes him out. Sergeant Toy takes him out. And the airhead will be live. The airhead will be live. I won't be surprised if we see everybody dedicated here from the Allies on this airhead. A whole bunch of Axis spawn wave begin to circle back. Sergeant Toy looks to hold the ground. Looking to hold the line. We should see the airhead spawn wave come in about maybe 5 to 10 seconds. Another spawn wave comes in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a wild last minute. If they can win some frags here on point, they're rushing on in. They're rushing on in. Here we go. Here's the point of contention. Couple frags, couple frags. The adrenaline is pumping from both sides. Oh no, Reaper Core gets behind. He's going to dismantle the airhead. Oh no, nobody was watching the airhead. Oh no, nobody's watching the airhead. Oh, damn. Oh, all right, so good job by Reaper Core, though, to come from behind and spot the airhead and wipe it out. And we're going to see a few OPs here near the point, but the half track is down here, though, but it is not. Oh, looks like the engine was turned off, but it's not deployable. Or they could have been shot out of the half track, not too sure. And with 5 seconds left to go, looks like Panzer Air Division may come away with the victory here tonight. Spawn wave comes in. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. So congratulations to Panzer Air Division coming out with a 3-2 victory here on SME Hospice. Mamma mia, what a match. I mean, 3-2 does it. We saw 6 caps here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 6 captures of points. Hospice twice, Cemetery 4 times. Cemetery 4 times. We saw a cap switch over there. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Holy smokes. Damn, what a game. What a game. I mean, 2-6 has improved so much since their very first games, which I casted. And they've come a long way, so looking forward to see how they grow and develop in the, I think this is the last match of the OSCL competitive league, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so Panzer Air Division will move on, and yeah, so congratulations to them once again, taking the victory here tonight, responding in force to the defensive pressure. not letting it slant past them here on Hospice, especially in that precarious situation where they were attacking Cemetery, but 2-6 was rushing in on Hospice. They responded back in force and were turtled up just in time to hold back this point. That airhead play, though, big play there by the squad lead, by Reaper Corps, coming behind, seeing where the airhead was, and dismantling it. That was a very, very key airhead dismantle. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining me here tonight for this off-season competitive league matchup. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff if you feel so inclined. If you have any questions about anything I said or the match or anything about Hell Let Loose, feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you, buddy. Once again, thank you all for joining me. It was a fantastic match between these two teams. What a slugfest. What a slugfest. And like I mentioned before, I'll upload the game again, as I think there was, how many frame rates did I lose this game? 112,000 frames, everybody. 112,000 frames. That was wild. Not too sure what happened. But congratulations once again to Peninsular Division, and thank you for joining me again, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.